There was a time when McGrath High was like the sun trying to burst above the dark cloud, but just couldn't make their presence felt in the DaCosta Cup. Teams in the Linstead area would already count their points before the game even started. But that time has now passed, and the hunted is now the hunter. This season they have surprised many, as for the first time they have advanced from the group stage. They even topped the group, which also had Dintil Technical and Charlemont. JERMAINE Thomas is the coach.
I was fed up as a past student. I think a couple years ago, Dintil got past us and the score was like 18-0, I think, or 18-1, something to that. Now, I was working and living in Spanish Town. Hearing that, I was disturbed, honestly. I quickly linked a couple of my friends, past students, and told them that, well, I'm going to come up and see if we could build a program, because I was coaching in Portmore at the time. I was at Waterford High School. So I was saying that instead of probably fighting battles outside, I prefer to come home and fight, battles, in my community, because of course McGrath would have given me everything that I would have achieved. 1994, first year we were entering. I was a first-time student. We were playing Olaba, a very good Olaba team. I can vividly remember Wilkie and some other baller boy, Chappie and them guys. Very, very good team. And the score was 8-0. I remember first half was 1-0, and then second half we conceded 7 goals. And as a first time, I cried, literally cried, going home. My friends were troubling me on our way down to get taxi. And I was like, from then, how can I change it? So as a cricketer back then in the school, I would normally probably watch all the games, be at training, because I really couldn't play football. All right, so I would normally watch training. I have a good friend by the name of Kemar Ferguson. He's a part of the movement now. He used to play football, so I would normally attend training with him and all of them stuff. So it was sad though. It was really sad. It was really heartrending to see your school going down 8. So from there and then I realized that I had a passion and love for football, and not only for football, but to see our school do well in football.
Thomas has a plan, and the players are carrying it out to the T, hence the success so far.
The first objective was to, of course, get past the first round. We did that, the 2-way tie with Russies, did that again, quarterfinals, stats in a zone that you are in, big zone again. We got through that.
But many would say they've been punching above their weight. They're not the flashy or high-scoring team. They've only scored 13 goals from 11 games in the DaCosta Cup.
Of course, you'd want to score some more goals, but I mean, the important thing is in football is to score and then prevent team from scoring against you. So we have been managing some 1-0 victories. Yes, of course, because we managed to keep about probably 4 or 5 clean sheets in the preliminaries. And if your team is defensively sound, then I mean, that can take you places.
They also rely heavily on striker Peter McGregor, who has scored 7 of the team's 13 goals.
McGregor's ability allows him to hold the ball very well. And I think the key to that is to have persons joining McGregor as quick as possible. But sometimes they're a little bit slow in joining him, and then it creates a problem inside their defensive third, which is our attacking third. So I mean, if we can continue to play that way, get people as early as possible when the ball is played high to him, to join him as quick as possible, allowing him to lay off and move again. Then, but other persons have been scoring, but 7 out of 13 for one person. I mean, that's a lot, and we are definitely looking at how best we can now try and get other persons on the score sheet.
How do you feel to be the man, the go-to man, the man who get the goals?
It was like someone seeing Usain Bolt for the first time and they're running towards them and say such and such, and it was great feelings. Teachers was coming like praising me, clapping and those stuff. In the devotion they would like call us on the lawn, and it was massive. It was a massive feeling.
And it's a feeling that you don't want to end anytime soon. You want to come back in devotion on the lawn, lifting the trophy.
Yeah, it's that feeling I want to stay on through us the year and forever, and I hope we have such a team for next year to go through as the same as this year.
Something like this must be motivating to the others around the school, that things can happen if you really put your heart to it and put the work in it.
The under 16 and under 14 that are coming up, they're really motivated by us, the D-Cup team. They really praise us as the seniors, and we are making our way for them for next year so they can come and do the same as well.
Goalkeeper Carlos Robinson shares the captaincy duties with McGregor.
I feel elated because it is the first time we ever went so far in the competition. It's a very hard season, a lot of struggles and fight, but you have to try to overcome it and pull through. To be as captain, it is very enormous because you have to be a leader on and off the pitch, the discipline and setting rules and examples. We are not the skillest and the best, but we have the guts to play and fight as a team. People always take Magas as a bean stick or 3 points, so it is our time now.
Claudine Panton is a proud principal.
I'm elated. It has been an interesting journey for us. It's a journey that I think we didn't even anticipate that would have gotten this far. And you know, God is to be praised. Victory is sweet. I reflect on, I think it was about what, 4 or 5 years ago. I started in 2012, and I remember every time we have a match, my boys would come back to school deflated, and I was like, man, we can't continue like this, you know. So it's good to see, you know, the other teams being deflated. It was such a joy when I recognized, when we realized that, okay, Dintle is down, Charlie Mount is down, and then when we went to Racees and we took care of business at Racees, I mean, that's just awesome, awesome. I remember when I got this job, I got a challenge from the Board of Management. And the challenge was, what is it that we can do for sports for McGrath High School? And I remember saying to the board that within a few years, I'd love to see some significant changes with sport. And I'm really happy to see that football actually is the sport that has started the change. Our flagship program has always been agriculture, you know. Because I'm not sure how many persons know this, but right now we actually bottle our own coconut water, and that's a project I inherited when I came in 2012, and we have maintained that. So we have the best tasting coconut water in town. Not only that, but our pass rate for agriculture has been very good. This year alone, coming out of the 2019 results, we actually have 3 students in the top 10 regional results for agriculture, for Cape agriculture.
Now, just imagine McGrath winning the DaCosta Cup.
I don't think we'll be able to contain the Treadways community folks and the Linstead folks, because I must say that, you know, just the wins we have been having, they have been behind us every step of the way. They're excited, and if we lose a match, they're really critical as to why we lose the match. So we have their full support. It will be a great thing for the school. I don't think anybody saw us coming. So thumbs up to the group for all the persons who have partnered with us. Put it this way, we're happy where we are, but it would be really nice if we could put the icing on the cake. We'll be very, very excited if we get to the end of that race. I know it's going to be a tough call. It's a young team, but if you watch a team, they have been growing over the past few weeks. And though we have had some down moments, I must say that they are learning each time. So, winning the D-Cup championship, yes.
And plans are now in place to make things better for the school going forward.
I think one of the first things that we want is to make sure that we have a field that is state-of-the-art field. So I believe the investment will have to be, you know, the training ground. So the first thing we want to do is really expand the field and see how best we can make it be one of the top-of-the-line fields. So I think we'd start there. We also want to look at the nutrition program. We want to look at the housing, because we believe that if we have the guys in-house, camping, we can get the best out of them.
And their motto, striving towards perfection, is something they try to live up to.
We recognize we're not there yet, and we're not going to lose sight of the fact that we can always get better. So striving towards perfection is our motto as a school, and in everything that we do. As a matter of fact, one of our mantra for this year is that success is a habit, it's not an act. So if our kids continue to work hard, then they definitely will achieve that success.
Sportsmaster Nivek Johnson has been at the school for 20 years. He has seen many downs, but finally he is seeing upward movement.
It is something that we dream about, and all of the dream and the objectives are now falling in place. And this is what we really yearn for over the years. We have gone through a few coaches, and it have never fulfilled. So now with Mr. Thomas, we achieved such, and he's here now over just 3 years. So it's a great feeling, and we hope that it don't stop here. We can continue improving on this.
Now it's down to the David versus Goliath stuff, as McGrath will face high flyers Clarendon College in the semi-finals.
Clarendon College is a quality team, and if you should choose, you'd want to choose a lesser quality team at any stage of the competition. But we have to just rise to the occasion and get the boys ready, and mentally and physically, and do our best.
For me, and I think for the players as well, the semi-final is going to be our finals, and we're going to give it our all. We are never ever afraid. I won't be afraid, but we all respect our opponent. And Clarendon College will be Clarendon College, I think, is probably one of the most, consistent and dominant team over the last couple of years in the Costa Cup. But I mean, we are going to play, and we are going to show our mettle and our word.
Man, feel like a champ right now. Smiling to the bank right now, yeah.